Right, so yeah, this is where the breaker box is. It's under the bed, so that's where you check just in case things trip. You know, that's where you check. And then fuse, that's where you check fuse. We're going to provide you some extra fuse on the glow compartment. So basically this is where you check just in case, at least you know where your breaker box is. All right, so now, yeah, we're gonna bring the bed back. So as the same extent, so now we're gonna retract it. So you stand on this position by the restroom door and you just hold it. And you make sure that nothing, these compartments are closed so that they don't hit it. Yeah, before you deploy it, and when you're retracting it, make sure this window and then that bottom compartment is completely closed. Otherwise, it's gonna hit it and it won't work properly. So yeah, keep holding it until you don't see any movement. You don't want to let go at any time. So now, yeah, so no movement, no sound, I let go. All right, so that's that. All right, now air conditioner. Okay, so air conditioner. So as I said, you turn on the generator if you're not plugged in. So basically it's very simple. So right now it's off, so you go clockwise to get the AC. So clockwise, 1, low fan. You go step by step, don't do quickly. Then 4 is low cool and 5th is high cool. So you want it on this position, high cool. And then give it about 4 or 5 minutes, and then cold air, the maximum cold air will come. Yeah, so that's how you turn it on. And then to turn it off is anti-clockwise. Step by step, like that. Like that. Yeah, that's the first switch. And next is the, yeah, right now it's maximum cold. Yeah, so if it's too cold, you can adjust it down. So that's that. All right, so this bed, so all right, so the dining area. Make sure don't put any heavy luggage, or don't lean on this table, because as you can see, the support is all the way by the wall, so it's easy to break. So yeah, please take care of this table. All right, so if you decide to use this bed to sleep, so first thing you have to do is remove the cushion. So this cushion can get removed. So 1, 2. So for example, just gonna remove like that. And then, by the way, your seat belt, you have 2 seat belts here, and then you have driver and passenger side. So you have total 4 seat belts in this RV by the manufacturer. So right now you don't see the seat belts, but they're under there. So you just remove this. We'll give you we'll prepare the seat belts properly when if it depends on how many people are going. So yeah, you remove this cushion, same idea with the other one, remove them. So now the whole goal is to bring this table to this, to let it rest here and here, so that it can be flush. So to do that, you see this right here. So this one right now is not actually in an ideal position, as you can see here. It's supposed to be latched all the way in. So let me show you how proper traveling mode is. So let me adjust it. So I'm gonna put the phone down a little bit, then lift up all the way. All right, so as you can see right now, it's kind of maximum lift up, and then now you see that it's supposed to be inside here. There's a let me see if you can see it. Yeah, it's supposed to be inside here, latched. Yeah, this is the perfect position, traveling mode. So now, and then once it's in there, you push down a little bit to secure it. So yeah, you see how it sits nicely flush in that hole. So that's traveling mode. Yeah, so that's traveling mode. So if you want to bring it down, so basically what you do is you just remove this to the other side. Yeah, completely remove the other side, and then now you start pushing from the middle. Yeah, keep pushing down. So keep pushing down, and then it will nicely sit flush here. And of course, this will be removed too. It nicely sits flush here. So once it's flush sitting there, then you can connect the cushions, throw the sheets, the blankets, and bed is ready. All right, so if you want to bring it back, remember, so to bring it back, same idea, just lift it up. But remember, don't just lift up from the front only, because it's not good. Once they're completely flush sitting there, it's difficult to get your finger here. So you want to be able to pull it, of course, a little bit from this side. So once you have enough room to put your finger, I recommend to lift it up from the middle. Yeah, on both hands from the middle, lift up, and then put the latch properly to the hole, and then push down. After that, push down a little bit to secure it, and then traveling mode. All right. So on this, there's another big compartment here on this So in here, that's where we keep the lantern, first aid kit, all the remote for the TV. By the way, the TV is smart TV. And then we provide you many Blu-ray DVDs. Yeah, so there's some stuff here that you can use. So it's right under when you enter the RV, it's the first compartment on this side. All right, so now above the entry door, this is where the Blu-ray DVD is. Yeah, that's basically where the DVDs and then extension cord. So you have an outlet here that you can plug, but sometimes if this outlet doesn't work, that's why we provide you with this extension cord, and then you can connect the TV plug and the DVD plug to the extension cord, and then the other side of the extension you can use this outlet instead. Yeah, just in case. All right, so here, so if you want to make this into a bed, this, as you can see, this is where your ladder, we keep the ladder always on the top. So first, this is wood. This part, the bottom part is wood, so that it can fill the gap here. So just pull it and then fill the gap. Pull it, fill the gap properly. Right now I cannot do that with both hands, but yeah, once everything's flush, then bring the ladder up here, bring up, and then put the ladder. The ladder has yeah, this side of the ladder, they go in here. So and then nicely, basically you can set up the ladder, and then you can climb here. I recommend not climbing from here and then to the bed. Always use ladder, please, otherwise these things get damaged. So that's very simple. All right, so if you want to use a TV, there is let me see, there's light. Where's the light? Yeah, everything has light here. Yeah, so you can have light. So if you want to use this TV, smart TV, so basically you have to loosen it here a little bit. Loosen it here a little bit. Let's say you can loosen it a little bit here, not all the way, but not completely all the way, but you can loosen it so it can move. So basically the arm could move, it could come up. So once this is down here, easily can come, the TV can come this way, and then you can see here in the dining area, and then you can watch TV. You can connect to your, if you have Amazon stick or Roku stick, you can, using your phone's Wi-Fi, you can connect to your favorite channel. All right, so that's that. And lastly, the driver area. So as you can see, you have a backup camera. So how this backup camera works is basically it's getting the power from the marker lights, from the rear lights. So that means if you want to use your backup camera, so now we're gonna put the key in the ignition. See, in the ignition. So always use this to turn on the key. Don't just use the key. Use this. It's kind of heavy, so it helps you to easily to start the car like this. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to use, if you want to see your backup camera, you see this is your lights. You use your main light for your headlights. So even bringing it to the middle, it gives power to the backup camera. Of course, as you can see, it's plugged to the 12 volt. So make sure this is on. You see now it's off, no backup camera. So now if I press this button on, and the backup camera should power up. You see that? Yeah. So yeah, as long as you put it on this in the middle or on the everything's on, all the headlights is on. Yeah, so you back up. So this camera is gonna be on basically the whole time you're driving. You can see behind you if you choose to do that, or you can only turn it on when you want to back up. But yeah, so for this RV, this is the style of backup camera is. And don't forget, once you park, don't forget to turn off this so that you don't drain your engine battery. Yeah, so that's how it works, simple. All right, so let's turn the RV, on the on position so that I can show you the stereo. Yeah, so your stereo, this is your main power switch here. So the home button here at the top. So let's get this out of the way. Yeah, so if you want to connect to Bluetooth, go to home. Yeah, and then go to Bluetooth. So car kit, look for car kit, and then I think it might ask you for password. It's either 1234 or 0000. Yeah, so but you can connect easy. And then yeah, so that's basically how you access this. And then your registration is in that glove compartment, and then your insurance should be on your on your booking page. Yeah, so if you happen to be going super uphill or downhill roads, I always recommend turning the tow haul. See, when you press here, when you press this, you see the tow haul. I'm coming in and out. See, yeah, tow haul. If you happen to go super uphill, downhill roads, turn on the tow haul, and then once you go back to flat, you can turn it off. Yeah, or you can downgrade to lower gears. So that's that. And then yeah, just speed limit, just speed. These RVs, they're heavy, so 65, 70, that's comfortable speed. You can go a little bit below, but if the house part is shaking too much, that's how you know that you have to slow down. So that's basically it. And then when you make turns, make sure wide turns, make sure every time wide turns, and then kind of slow turns because all the kitchen stuff. And then having a good gap in between cars because it's heavy, so it takes time to completely stop. So having good gaps, and then definitely you know, your blind spot, check your blind spot. And then this, by the way, this mirror, you have to manually adjust it to, you know, your likings. There's no power button to it. So from outside, maybe your partner could move it, or, you know, if we are here, we can move it for you, but you have to, somebody has to. It's kind of hard, but they shouldn't be loose too, because otherwise the wind will move them. So you have to basically manually. It's kind of hard, but you have to use all the force to move them a little bit left or right, or up and down is easy, but left or right is a little bit hard. But yeah, you gotta adjust that so you can have a good view. Yeah, so that's basically it. If you have any question, you can always call us, text us. Yeah, all right, I hope I didn't forget anything. Your window, yeah, you have your shutter, easy. Yeah, window, yep. So you have a broom there to clean the floor. Yeah, that's it. All right, enjoy your trip. Ciao.